Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. Time now for your prime time forecast from the Shepherd's Weather Center on day 1, August 2021 from Dr. Don's weather page. Before we get into the forecast, watch this.
Yeah.
Going that way?
Yeah, that's the tornado. Who do you call to report it so that they can do the siren?
All right, folks, that video, I believe, was shot in LaGrange, Georgia yesterday afternoon when that heavy thunderstorm moved through Troup County. This was sent to me by Mike Pittman, who I know for a fact is in LaGrange, and it was shot by Nick Powell and shared on social media. Now, I want to give you a little Dr. Don 101 this morning. That certainly does look like a tornado, and I know it looks ominous, and to the untrained eye, that's exactly what I would expect you to believe. However, this is not a tornado. This is called a scud cloud, and that is scud clouds are often mistaken for tornadoes, especially across the southeast. There are a couple of telltale signs here that this is not a tornado. Number one, if it were a tornado, it would be on the ground. So if this was a rotating thunderstorm with a tornado in it, this would be called a funnel cloud, not a tornado. And you heard somebody in the background correct him on that because it's not making contact to the ground, or at least it doesn't appear to be. One thing you have to be very careful about in the south is because of all the trees, vegetation, and buildings, it's hard to tell sometimes whether or not a funnel cloud is actually on the ground. But the glaring message here is this is a scud cloud, and here's how you can tell. If you'll look to the right, you see sunshine. If you look to the left, you see rain. That is completely backwards. A thunderstorm structure that's producing a tornado, you would have the rain to the right and the rain-free basin would be over to the left. This is a scud cloud, which is nothing more than a updraft that's pulling moisture from the left up into the cloud. And it does appear to be rotating, and that's because it's pulling that moisture up into the cloud. So I want to show you a couple of photographs here. Again, this is what I was just talking about. Your rain-free basin is to the right, the rain is to the left. That's backwards. If this were a tornado, the rain-free basin would be to the left and the rain would be to the right ahead of the storm. And then if we take a look at the graphic of a thunderstorm producing a tornado, you see what I'm talking about. Your rain and hail would be to the right of the funnel cloud, and then your rain-free basin would be on the flanking line, which would be on the left side. You'd also have a wall cloud, and though it appears we could have the beginnings of a wall cloud around the outer edges of this storm, that really doesn't look like a classic wall cloud right there. So keep that in mind. If you see a thunderstorm approaching, you have a lowering cloud, you want to look for a very strong sign of a wall cloud out ahead of it, and then you're going to want to see that rain to the right and the rain-free basin to the left. That would be a tornado. One other point I want to make here, you heard someone in the background ask, who do you call if you see a tornado so they can set the sirens off? In most situations across the South, your 911 center actually controls the sirens. That's not the case in every county, but most of them it is. So you'd call 911 to report a possible tornado. They normally activate those sirens, though, when a tornado warning is issued by the National Weather Service, which they didn't actually issue one yesterday. They did issue a severe thunderstorm, but not a tornado warning. I was watching this storm yesterday, and I can tell you, I didn't see any signs of a possible tornado in this storm either. But that's the answer to the question. Number one, this is a scud cloud, not a tornado, even though I know it looks like a tornado, and I would certainly expect you to think that it was. It is not. And number two, you call 911 if you think you see a tornado. That way you can get the sirens activated and the local authorities can start looking and talking to the National Weather Service. Little Dr. Don 101 for you on your Sunday morning, just a little added bonus for you. Hey, don't forget to head over to our weather store and pick up your distressed caps. We also have the coffee cups so you can enjoy your coffee every morning as we give you the weather forecast. We have those T-shirts. We also have masks for those of you who are putting them back on now with the Delta variant out there. Also, we have the bumper stickers, and of course we have the pocket tees as well. So let me show you how you go about doing that. You head over to any of our videos. At the top of every one of them, you have 3 links. The first one will carry you to our weather store so that you can purchase these items, and you're supporting Dr. Don's weather at the same time. I wanted to give you a way to receive something back when you support Dr. Don, and this is the way to do it. It's a small percentage, but we do get a percentage off the sale of all of these items that I've just shown you. So there's the link to do that. It's quick, fast, it's secure. And then the second link you'll find on all of our videos is our donate button. If you want to donate to Dr. Don and help keep us going, we appreciate that. And if you own a business, if you'll go to the menu at drdonwx.com, click on more, scroll down to where it says support packages. You can do all of that online, and we'll have you started by the time we do our next weather forecast. And there's the link to our website, drdonwx.com. Let's take a look at your Storm Prediction Center convective outlook for today. Now, it got rough yesterday afternoon, and we expect it to happen again this afternoon. We do have a marginal risk of severe weather across East Alabama and West Georgia. We're watching a complex across the Tennessee Valley region of North Alabama. As we get into the heating of the day, this thunderstorm complex should start to intensify and move through East Alabama mid to late afternoon today. And we do expect to see some very strong thunderstorms and potentially a few severe thunderstorms. So this is going to be one of those days you want to remain weather aware. And of course, if we have severe weather develop in East Alabama or West Georgia, I'll be right here with you this afternoon, and we'll walk you through every bit of it. For Monday, again, scattered showers and thunderstorms. We have a frontal zone moving into Alabama, and that will really put the brakes on when it gets into East Alabama and West Georgia, though I think by tomorrow it'll slip down to around the I-85 corridor or maybe a little bit further south, but it's still going to be close enough to give us an enhanced risk of showers and thunderstorms on Monday. Again, folks, just as yesterday, some of these storms can be quite heavy with torrential rainfall, very heavy lightning output, small hail, and some damaging straight line winds are also going to be possible. So remain weather aware this afternoon and again on Monday. Tropics are all quiet this morning. Nothing happening out there. Here we go with your temperatures. That heat advisory will continue through today. I can tell you that once the clouds move in and we start to see rain, the heat threat's going to go away pretty quick. I expect us to drop back into the 80s this afternoon. But this morning and up until which time you start to see those dark clouds move in, we continue with the heat advisory with heat index values of 104 to 109 this afternoon. We'll hit 92 in Roanoke. Wedowee goes to 90 up there in Ranburne, Lineville, and Ashland. Both also will top out at 90 this afternoon. Sylacauga goes to 92. Over in the LaGrange, how about 93? Auburn goes to 94. And the hot spot, as always, Tallahassee will hit 96 degrees in the heat this afternoon. Here's your 6-day forecast from the Shepherd's Weather Center on Dr. Don's weather page for your Sunday. Heat advisory in effect until this afternoon. A 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms primarily after about 2 p.m. this afternoon. 92 will be your high, down to around 70 this evening. We'll maintain that 60% chance of rain through the overnight hours, though I would expect showers to back off by midnight. And then on Monday, here we go again, 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms, 86 though, so our temperatures are going to drop off drastically. And then by Tuesday, back to a typical summertime pattern, just scattered afternoon thunderstorms, 86. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, pretty much the same with temperatures hanging out in the mid-80s. Here's your Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar this morning showing the showers and thunderstorms across The entire United States, pay attention to that area up there in North Alabama, right along the Alabama-Tennessee state line. That's where our weather's going to come from today, and we will take you in a little bit closer, maybe. Here we go. This is your cloud coverage. So you see there's no clouds across East Alabama and West Georgia so far, but that will change later on today. Back out just a bit, and there you go. This complex up here in North Alabama is what we're watching this morning. That is going to intensify as it continues moving off to the southeast and should be around the I-20 corridor probably by noon or so, and then into East Alabama 1, 2 o'clock this afternoon. And it's a slow mover, so any rain or heavy rain and thunderstorms that you start to see across the area are going to continue for several hours this afternoon. So just remember yesterday, and we're going to increase it a little bit more this afternoon. If you're going to be outside today, pay attention. You start hearing thunder, you're close enough to be struck by lightning. Always remember that rule. Seek shelter indoors if you hear lightning. Yeah. And take you in a little bit closer just to show you there is absolutely nothing happening out there right now across East Alabama and West Georgia. Don't forget to go to DrDonWX.com. There you can do all the things we've talked about. You can donate to us. You can sign up to be a partner. You can download the Mixler app on the God's Country page, where you can listen to God's Country as long as you have internet service anywhere across the entire world. And when you're in East Alabama and West Georgia, I invite you to listen to 90.9 FM. Moon and Coach and Arnold, those fine folks over there, do a fantastic job on the morning show. And if you like classic rock, it's 89.7 East Alabama's classic rock. And hey, you get my weather forecasts on both of those fine radio stations. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. We will meet right here again tomorrow morning, and we'll do it all over again. But don't forget, if we get severe weather this afternoon, I will go live, and I'll be right here with you on Dr. Don's Weather. Y'all have a fantastic Sunday. Bye now.